Hello, welcome in. I'm going to be starting up a new campaign challenge. On hard difficulty, of course. Oh, I forgot I had the sound off. Do I skip? I think I just skip. We'll read this, I think. Capture the 3 artifacts, pillage things for technology. Castle Age 125. Fish can be a good source of food. Can't make any warships, doesn't matter for me. This challenge. Walls could be good. Don't have to defeat enemies completely. 4 enemies. I believe orange I can get on my side. Measly army from purple. I start cyan. Okay. Just immediately train villagers, and we need to get rid of these champy. Okay. Everyone needs to get going here as soon as possible. So, I wanted to get going here before I started talking, really, but challenge idea is, as it says in the title, only villagers. Now, that can mean a lot of things. What stuff is allowed, what stuff is not. And for those who are familiar with this campaign, you might think this will be impossible. Which, if you're doing strictly only fighting with villagers, only using villagers for anything, that's probably true. There's your the 3rd or 4th level where it's a sort of A to B, no economy scenario. So that one's basically impossible. But for this first level, at least, you know, we can make a town. It's all Castle Age, so it's not as bad as it could be. And we can just make a bunch of villagers. So, at least for this very first level, what I'm restricting it to is villagers for everything. I'll allow other economic units, like fishing boats or trade carts, if it becomes relevant. And no defensive buildings, with the exception of town centers, because I don't want to be stuck with just one town center to train my whole group of villagers. I just don't think that's worth it. Ooh, okay. I can make orange my allies, tribute 300 gold, or force them to submit by destroying their watchtowers, or eliminate them. I think I will do the 300 gold, because I don't really have any reason to get a ton of gold anyway. Okay, so here's where things start getting a little weird, because I thought of doing this idea a while ago, but I was streaming Pirate 101 challenge for so long, and doing other Age of Empires challenges before that, that I did not realize, or I did not get it done before the massive number of changes to the Inca and the other South American civs. So I did not get now things are very different. It's not an all Incas game, so there's other people to worry about, and there's other changes that have happened over the years. Probably most notable for this is that the blacksmith tax do not affect villagers until the Castle Age. Okay, here we need... You guys... Actually, here. Where's a good bit of forest that we can cut? There's some. So, one of the new things is the settlement, which is like a drop-off point for all resources, I believe. Yeah. I forgot we got these llamas. Nice. Alright. That's enough gold. Actually, no, because I need a little bit more. You guys can go for these llamas. Oh, hello, Limon. Haven't seen you in a long time. Ooh. gotta hide in the town center here, which is sort of a concession I'm making. I'm allowing the town center to fight. I won't build any more defensive buildings, at least for this level. Okay, here, you guys, can we make a market yet? Oh wait, no, we need 175. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take 5 hours, but you never know. Like to get orange on my side before any attacks from them come in, so yeah, let's build a market now so we can tribute resources and then send them the 300 gold. Yeah, but so that's plenty of gold. I don't need more. I do want to get horse collar before I start building a ton of farms. Ooh, okay, they're attacking. Let me send 300 gold right away. Alright, yeah. So they are on my side now. Nice. So what this could also end up being is sort of a allies challenge, at least for this level, where I just kind of support my orange ally as they do fighting for me. But, okay. So we want to make sure we're still training more villagers. And, you know what, let's go up to the castle age so that I can get more town centers. There we go, horse collar, finally. They're not super strong, but they do at least have a wall protecting them. And they'll help me with some visibility. Okay, time to start building farms. Oh, I don't have wood. That's awkward, even though I've got a lot of guys cutting. I guess I'll just keep sending villagers off to chop wood for a little while. You guys can't really do anything, so come this way. I'll do this, but first I want to... Actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. Right, so I started talking and then got distracted because there's a lot happening. My plan is, for this first level, to go strictly just villagers. And then the next level is a little bit harder. So I will expand that to villagers plus defensive buildings. And after that, I think I will add being able to have military units but not fight with them for a way to get through that A to B scenario where you get military units, and I think there's a couple of villagers you can pick up in that one. It's been a long time. I've only done this campaign once, but that's sort of the idea, is each level I complete will unlock a little bit more, still with the sort of total idea of always doing the combat with villagers or things that they can make. Okay, so now I can start getting infantry armor and stuff that will help to expand or strengthen our villagers, and we can also be making some more town centers. Now I think pretty soon these guys will just switch to fish traps as well. Okay, let's try and get heavy plow as well before we expand too much. My economic balance is not great at the moment, but we'll figure it out. Need a couple of guys onto gold, just for technologies, but the actual gold required in total will not be huge. Okay. Enemy also in the castle age. As long as they don't send siege weapons, we'll be in a much better place. But if they do send siege weapons, things can get pretty awkward pretty quick. There's one enemy. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Louis. I'm probably gonna need the luck. This level is certainly a serious one. a lot tougher than my previous kind of villager-only challenge, where I was doing just the William Wallace campaign. And this one, I think, is also pretty far and away the easiest of the campaigns, of the levels in this campaign. But if I'm allowing myself these town centers, I think I'll be in decent shape, at least for a little while. They start sending rams, and actually mangonels probably are even scarier, because a villager can do some good damage to a ram, but a mangonel's tougher. I still haven't played much Age of Empires in a long time. Obviously I did the challenge last weekend, but that was a weird victors and vanquished, no economy, only using hero units, so my Age of Empires skills were not tested too much. It's, here, let's... Ooh, they're coming in. Got 'em. Yeah, I'll need to, you know, get back on the ball here with my economic management skills and stuff. Alright, these guys decided to run away. It's kinda cool. They're chasing after that champy. Lets me keep expanding here a little bit. Who's not working? You guys. Make a couple of farms. You guys make more farms. Now, if I remember correctly, it being many years since I played this level for real, the last time that I beat it, I think when you destroy some of these enemy blacksmiths, you can get up to Imperial Age upgrades. So I could get kind of my best case scenario of strong villagers and still Castle Age enemies. So that'll be nice. Actually, do I want... I'm gonna leave a gap here, because I think I would actually like the attacks to come this way, because I don't love this river as much. Once I do sort of bring defensive buildings into the mix in the second level, which I might get to today, depending on how long this all takes, I will, you know, get those defensive buildings, which Incas are pretty good with. You know, they get, like, faster construction, right? Or, no, cheaper buildings, that's right. So then I can make, you know, towers and walls and everything more cheaply. You come through here? Yeah, so let's build right there. Alright, town bell. Alright, at least our villagers have armor now, so it's not a huge deal if we take a hit or two. It's not perfect or nothing, but could be a lot worse. Now we are going to have to use some villagers, I think, to bait those archers closer. Unfortunately, Champy are kind of arrow resistant to these town centers. Oh, and they do have rams. Yeah, chase us deeper. The town center. Output everyone, kill these rams. Knock them down. We might lose this town center. That's awkward. Alright, yeah, I think this one's done for. But with these numbers that we have, ooh, you guys maybe come this way, bait them into the arrow fire. You know, we should... I totally forgot to get fletching to help out the town center. Alright. Villagers can at least handle skirmishers, I think. But I will You know, I should get a university, get masonry. This might not work out so great. These are the... oh, those are the, like, poison archers. I'm not very familiar with them just yet. I also have to be very particular with my micro, because the villagers do not get an aggressive stance. Also, I need to replace a massively weakened economy here. Okay, so we do at least have... We at least survived just then. Okay, I'm gonna build a town center up here, just to have some safe economy while my villagers end up fighting sometimes. Okay, also I'm gonna need to start collecting stone here soon. Do I have a good stone mine location? Well, there is the convenience of not needing to worry about economic and military balance, because the only thing I build are villagers, so that's cool. Let's have you guys get on food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's some stone? Do I see any on the map here? Kinda don't. I mean, I can buy some at the market when I want to get more town centers. Should also town patrol here. Here, you guys just kill this guy so that we don't have to bring everyone into the town center just yet. They've got currently 3+1. That's not great. Ah, never mind. Let's town bell. It's just too many. So I believe purple is the weakest of the enemies if I want to try and take them down sooner. Okay, let's try and bait these crossbows into the range of the town center. Nice, nice. Working out fine. Monks, I don't like monks. Alright, let's try and bait them all the way down this way so that when we do send the villagers out to kill the rams, the archers aren't there right away. More rams, that's a danger. Okay, now let's output here, you guys kill this. We also need to keep training villagers. I need this upgrade here so that I can actually deal more damage to these rams more quickly. Repair, some of you still take it down. Can we maybe not lose the town center? I'd love that. Try and just dodge these hits. You guys go back to work here. I'm gonna sell some food, buy this, and someone who's not working, which I have a bunch. One of you give us a university, please. Someone repair, training villagers, you train more villagers. Everyone back to work. Are we still under attack? Does not look like it now. Totally neglected this one. Masonry is what we want. Oh, what are these? These new... oh, these ship things. Yeah, not a huge deal. Let's try throwing some houses here, because I do need them, and maybe they will distract some incoming guys a little bit. Okay, you guys, get back to work here. have you. Ooh, never mind. Anything else here good? Maybe ballistics. I think that's about it for useful things here. Okay, back to work. One of you, two of you, come build us some walls. So if we can prevent attacks from this direction, that would be great. I also like that my ally is not really being attacked. I'm a fan of that. I can get up to 125, I believe, so we can maybe, I don't know, I could do this out here. It's a way to get some more visibility, more warning when the attacks come in. Ooh, was not paying attention. Okay. One more upgrade, ballistics, and I think that's all the useful upgrades for me. And I am also just getting enough villagers that we can handle what's coming in here much more effectively. But that also means that soon I am going to have to actually start planning on attacking the enemy, which I think, just for sort of the spirit of the challenge and, you know, time advantages, I think I will try to avoid taking on the enemy with town centers, because I feel like that would take a very long time. These guys are about as strong as men-at-arms right now, I think. Let's do some of that. And then output everybody, kill these rams. Okay. Let's back to work. You guys are meant to be farming for the most part. Ah, man, they're coming in again. What a pain. Okay, at least we can have these guys go after this tapir and keep growing the economy on this side. Let's send somebody out, bait them in, and then hop back in. I feel like I've said this a couple of times, but now I feel like my defense is pretty strong. So I plan on sending some villagers out after purple, I think, because they are the weakest. Blue sends monks, which, you know, if a villager gets converted, that's not the end of the world or nothing, but we do want to kind of avoid it if possible. Alright, so there's a couple of rams coming in. I will have to be careful with that. Let's send these guys out. Bait everyone forward. And maybe run back. Up inside. Now, put the other side, kill the ram. Some of you guys kill this ram. Repair, please. I'd rather not lose the town center. Kill the last ram. Make sure we're still training more villagers. Repair. And now hop inside. Okay. Now you guys just be working. Yeah. Okay. No new techs to get. One villager's pretty good at distracting the enemy. So yeah, alright. Not so bad. Here comes some more. Let's have everyone hop out, repair real quick for this ram coming in. Look, I guess I can't really get past those archers. You guys come this way as well. Okay, we actually need, I think, a bunch more villagers. Try and bait everyone this way. Come on, chase us. Down this way. Then we can send these guys out. Kill the rams. Alright. I think that went well. You guys come in and fight, I guess. Or actually, no. I think you're better distracting. Okay. You guys hop back inside. Oh, my orange ally I didn't even realize was helping me so much. You guys come this way. Hop back in. Output. Attack. Yeah, I need another town center. That's what I need for sure. I'll put one right here so that we have double firepower. So you guys build us one right there. Who's not working? You two, build us a gate, please. You know, I think this one should just keep growing the economy. And then these two can be loaded up with villagers. This one can also be an economic one. I'll have to make a decision of how many villagers will be economic ones and how many will be, you know, attack the enemy ones. I think the current economy is pretty good for what I'm imagining my villager production rate will be. So I think I will just start making a big group of them to take on purple. I've got 30 villagers just here at the ready to handle incoming attacks. I think that'll be good enough. So this needs... And then once these town centers are full, we can, you know, substantially improve the army creation rate. Also going to build another town center here, just to train villagers quicker. Okay, this one's full. This one still needs 2 more. Alright, actually a wave is coming in, so I'll probably end up doing my attack after this wave. Let's try and bait people toward us. Get him. Come on. Chase us in. Okay, now, but kill the rams. You can do that too. Alright, rest of you, hop right back in. Oh, we gotta be ready for these blue ones too. Destroy the rams. Destroy the rams. Someone needs to repair that building. I think we need to town bell here. Okay, I think we handled it pretty well here. It's town bell again. You guys hop right back in. And you guys too. Make sure we're repairing these. Okay. All of you, you're full, so everyone here, just train a big group of villagers for us to fight with. You know what, I could send this many, just to see what we're dealing with here. I think purple's quite weak. Just a small infantry army we've got going here. Oh, there is stone. Nice. I think villagers are pretty good against buildings, so yeah, they are. You probably handle this. Oh, but I do have to be very on top of the micro. I want any shot of actually winning these. It'd be so cool if you could get an aggressive stance for these villagers. But that might be overpowered. Alright, there is a red attack coming in, so I might need to be, you know, put my attention that way. In fact, I probably do. Yeah. So you guys come out this way, bait them in. Now, get right back in there. And now we got a much bigger army taking on. Actually, you know what? You guys come this way. I can't be focusing that way right now. You guys kill these rams. As long as these rams can get taken out, I can pretty much leave everything else to just defend. Okay, now, back this way. Head right on in. Took out one of their barracks. Now, one thing I don't know for sure with this level is if the enemy rebuilds things. You know, sometimes the AI, once you destroy a building, they're just done. And then other times, they will rebuild right away. Hello, Nicktriel. If I'm pronouncing that right. Nixir. No, I don't know. Yeah, this is certainly a unique challenge, I think. I don't know of anyone else who's tried it. There's a barracks we can take on. Red. What's this? Oh, they're dead. Okay, that's why. Alright. Do they even have a town center? I don't... Oh, they do. They do. Bring all these villagers in. Batter it down. Alright, blue might be coming in now. But we'll take this down pretty well, I think. Different name usually. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. When things are going slower in the game, usually I'd read more carefully, but this whole challenge is going to require a lot of very particular micro, just because of the total lack of aggressive stance. Oh, alright, purple's dead. cool. Now, if I take out this village enemy trade workshops, not... I thought it was blacksmiths. Where are trade workshops? Does purple have one? The settlement? I'm going to leave the relic cart here just to eliminate the risk of it getting seized by a more powerful enemy. Get him. Get the rams. Alright, some of you can get back in here. We don't need that many on the rams. Okay, right back in there. Alright, yeah. These guys are less of a danger because they, you know, it's skirmishers and whatever. But they are a lot harder to kill with my town centers. Oh, most trade workshops are with red. That sucks. Alright, come on. Come on. Get in here where town centers can actually deal some damage. Okay, now. You guys come take these things on. Actually got a hit on the town center. Gotta be careful about stuff like that. Okay, now, you guys come right back down here. $15, yeah, okay, it's all good there. Alright. Do want to make sure that I don't totally neglect my economy. So I mentioned this earlier, but it was at the start when there was like one other guy here. My plan is to do a sort of a challenge that changes as the levels go on. So for this first level, I'm only allowing villagers and economic stuff. So, you know, I'll allow the town center because I kind of need that, but I won't do towers or castles. And then for the next level, if anyone remembers what the second level is in this campaign, it's way more intense. So I'm going to allow defensive buildings for that one. And then after that, there's a level where you just start with a big army and it's a like A to B, no economy level. So that one I'll allow military units, but not fighting with them. So I'll allow myself to run to the end of the level with them in whatever way I might need. And I think there's a couple of villagers you can pick up there. There's a trade workshop. Let's take it on. But that's sort of the idea, is that the challenge will change toward the levels. So for this one, where it is possible to do, I think, with no defensive buildings, I'll do that. But the second level, maybe I'll give it a go with just villagers and town centers, but it's so much harder, unless it's been changed. You know, a lot of campaigns have their difficulty tweaked over time. Okay, what are we getting out of here? If it's archer armor, that's useless, but anything else I think is good. We just found plate mail, awesome. So now we got way better armor. This will be kind of, I think, our best case for this whole challenge, because I'll get Imperial Age upgrades and nobody else will. So I should probably target these things directly to get stronger before I, you know, grind through all the enemy bases. So let's go do this. Let's grab the rest of you just standing around. Come this way. Yeah, second level would be... I'll give it one try. I'll give it one good go, trying to outlast with just, I don't know, villagers, walls, and town centers. But I think it'll be probably nearly impossible, even with defensive buildings, because they send a lot of like siege rams and stuff. Ooh, they're coming in. Maybe I can catch the rams before they get in. Chase us down. Okay, yeah, there's the rams. We could fight them. Yeah, it used to be all Incas. I've only beaten this campaign once, and that's what it was. Ooh, we need to take these guys down. I think I'm going to lose that town center. What's going on here? Yeah, I lost the town center. That's okay. Okay, you know what? We don't need to chase that. This guy can just run away, bait them far away, and we will run this way, go after that trade workshop. Maybe it's an attack one. I'm not super familiar with the new civs. Like, I've watched the Spirit of the Law videos that have come out, but you know, I haven't played them really, so I don't yet have a great feel for how strong they are, what they're great at, whatever. So I'm not sure if campaign is harder or easier now with it being not all Incas. I do like that I don't have to worry about Chemiux, so that's always cool. In the Castle Age especially, Chemiux are just a pain to fight. Okay, bunch of llamas, I guess. Is that like a... I don't know what that was. Alright. Even got some actual military backup because of the allies there. Okay. Here, you guys all hop inside. We don't need that much economy there. Got plenty of food. All these guys just keep training us more villagers. Okay. Bracers for archers. Okay, that will help with the town center defense, I think, right? Attack, but not range, that's right. Okay. Now, I'm sure there's at least one more trade workshop, but I don't currently know where... Oh, is that it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, actually, yeah, let's head that way. Is there a gate here? Yeah, we can do it. It'll be a bit of a walk, but we can get over there. Ooh, big red army there. Let's try to avoid that. Played most of the Mapuche campaign, but on Legendary there was some fatigue. I see. I have not given those ones a go yet. I was... I guess anyone who watched, which I'd be a little surprised if how much overlap there is with the Age of Empires crowd, but I was doing a Pirate 101 challenge for like 5 months. It took forever. So I did not really engage with the new Age of Empires stuff for a long while. But I did at least hear that the new campaigns were kind of... Ooh, my army got caught out. Well, let's see what we can do. We got better armor, at least. But they were a little tedious, a little repetitive. Not kind of up to the quality that you sometimes get with the new campaigns. Ooh, let's go for that ram there. Okay, these guys are nearly dead, but that's alright. I'm now going to send these guys around. You know what, you guys can join, so we'll have a big army. Ooh, I should have some of them hop in here. Alright. I think by the end of this, I'm going to be immensely frustrated with villager pathing. But for now, I don't really care too much. Can't speak for all of the campaigns, but did enjoy the Three Kingdoms ones, though they're presented weirdly. Yeah, they got rid of the sort of the classic map layout, which I'm not a huge fan of. Alright, looks like even just kind of standing around, we can take on their armies. So I don't need to be maybe quite as cautious as I'm being. Now, I know they've got a castle, which will be probably a monster to deal with, but I don't necessarily need to. I just need to grab these carts. The Mapuche campaign was pretty solid too. Not really complaining. Alright, that's cool. I'm sure I'll do it at some point. I have actually, for the first time in like months, been working on an actual video for the channel. So I've been sort of not playing games quite as much. But you know, I'm sure I can find some time. Could stream it, but I feel like people are here for my challenges, not me just playing a new campaign quite as much. Alright, let's take this on. Hopefully this is an attack one, not an armor one. There's archer armor still to get, and, you know, infantry attack. Okay, nice, nice. What we got? Construction guides for capped ramps. Oh, I forgot it wasn't just... we need villagers to take these on. I forgot that it wasn't just blacksmith upgrades. Using the map layout from Age of Mythology, which feels like an odd choice because the classic was fine. I agree. I'm a big fan of Age of Mythology, but I feel like it works better there because it's just one enormous campaign the whole time. Not like a bunch of, you know, whatever, 5-level, 6-level campaigns. Okay, you know what? I don't care if I lose my army. I'm just going to try and take on that castle, just to see what happens. And it's something to do while my defense is still needing attention. When you repair here, 15, 13. Okay, so 2 of you up in here. We just need to train an army again. Okay, yeah, that was a dumb idea. It barely scratched the thing. Let's just, with who's left, we'll explore, get a vision on the rest. I wonder, there might be a good Age of Mythology challenge I could do. I'm a fan. I know most people like my Age of Empires stuff, but I do like challenges for other games. I plan on doing a few more. You know, I'll do this whole campaign and maybe 1 or 2 more one-off levels. And then I plan to start up another sort of big multi-day challenge for a different game. Current plan is Hollow Knight Silk Song. You know what? I've got basically infinite resources right now. I should make a bunch of town centers, I think. I don't see why I'm messing around with just 4. I could do several more here to increase the training speed. Using only vills at least puts you in the same situation as Age of Mythology Norse infantry, where the more or less just bring your army with you. Yeah, I also like that I don't have to worry at all about the military to economy balance. I just full villagers. The only other thing I've got are some fishing ships. Everyone gather up. Everyone who's not involved. Now, I did 2 red trade workshops and only 1 blue, so I'm sure there's at least 1 more blue that I can get. So I think I'll head towards them with my army now. You know what, I can make this a control group. That way I can keep my training up when it's relevant. Let's come out here. Watch the Hollow Knight challenge, though I will admit AoE challenges are more interesting to you because of how it becomes about problem solving. Yeah, that is a difference. You know, with a game like Hollow Knight, it's just your own sort of skill. I mean, there was a little bit right at the beginning where you needed to get past a guy that you're supposed to have spells for, but compared to this, I definitely agree that there's more of that. I like a mix. I like both. I do like, with the skill challenges, it becomes less of a question if it can be done, and more of just, am I good enough to do it? Whereas there are certainly challenges in Age of Empires that legitimately just cannot be done, you know? If I kept this one a strictly villager only, I just could not do it. And so I think if the time comes that I ever make it a video, I will probably say that strict villagers only is impossible because of that A to B scenario. Like, maybe the person who can beat the 2nd level with only villagers exists. You know, if you did 1,000 attempts, maybe it could be done. But that one where you just start with only army, just can't. You know, what are you gonna do? There's nothing. There's this trade workshop up here by these towers. There might be. Wish I had a better way to explore. You know what? Well, can I cross this river? I have to go back down here. Okay, they've got a wall there. What over here? Let's have you explore up here. How are things going here? I need to bait them in this direction. Battering rams? Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Okay. Let's have you guys just empty all the villagers that we've got. I'm not too scared of these skirmishers, so we can just have everybody go after these rams. Okay. Now this works right now. Once I get into levels with Imperial Age units, I'm less confident that it will go well. I don't know if siege rams will be able to be taken out fast enough to prevent them dealing serious damage. Okay. Let's have you come this way, see what's going on. I do like that nobody seems to get ballistics. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm going to send these guys all over here. Hopefully. Is this... I don't know what keeps happening with these llamas. I don't know what that's trying to communicate. Is it trying to be, like, sacrifices or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Here, you know what I can do? I can build some outposts so that I can have some vision. Right, red's coming in again, so probably gonna have to pay attention to that. For some reason, villagers occasionally just get left behind. You guys run all the way right here. Right, so here they come. Imperial Age does also mean sappers. Ooh, that's a good point. I did not think about sappers. It's, oh, come get us, come get us. Also, I think I'll get a higher compliment for those later levels, some of them anyway. Sappers will be good. Imperial Age upgrades for the buildings will be good too. If I can get chemistry for more attack and architecture. I remember in my head Incas are great defensively, but I don't actually remember. Okay, no architecture, but chemistry plus bracer will help out. And if I do end up going for defensive buildings, you know, keeps, arrow slits, all that'll be good. Okay, you guys, come this way. Taking on the trade workshop. Let's just have you build us another outpost right there. Is this guy gonna attack it, or is he just exploring? He's just exploring, okay. Right, no way for me to take this thing on, so... That's fine, it's kind of whatever. Oh, but you know what? I should check. We do get sappers, right? As, yes, you guys do get sappers. Nice. Okay, that attack or archer armor? That's the big question. Improving siege weaponry. Never mind. Never mind. That's okay. I'm not too mad. They also have a castle. I didn't even realize that. Let's go up here. I think maybe for blue, the strategy might be to just ignore their archers for the most part. And, oh, can I not? I guess I can't reach that tower. Ignore their archers for the most part and just keep, what's that? That's a monastery, okay. Right, because they're low damage. They're slingers, they're skirmishers, so I think I can, just take them down here. Or, you know what? I could take some of the guys, try and take out enemy units. If I can fit a TC there, I could shoot the sea tower. That's true, but probably not worth it. Relic card is right next to the castle. Ooh, that is true. I will probably have to deal with that at some point. So I need 3. I've got the easy one from purple whenever I need it. This one I could probably rush some guys in to deal damage. Here, let's, it's way more productive to attack the town center than to try and kill all their cheap skirmishers. Yeah, I could probably rush guys in, kill the walls, take it out without too much trouble. You know what I can do is I can build a monastery for faith. I think that would be good for me. Alright, they've only got a couple of villagers, so maybe we can take them down. Alright, so we lost most of the army, but that's okay. Although, unfortunately, now that they won't hide in the town center, I'm not sure if I'll always be able to find the villagers. I do like that I'm fighting enemies who do not get access to the villagers having armor. 3 relic card on an island. I'm not familiar. I don't know this level so well. Red's coming in. Oh, my ally can take down the tower for me. It'll only take 1,000,000 archers. Okay, you guys. I think it's time to. You know what? Let's take this one so I don't have to take time out of my day to go get it later. So rivers. Where's an island in the river? I don't see one. But you might be right, and I just am unfamiliar. These archers are so kind of glass cannon, no health. Okay, not a bad defense there. Oh wait. We looted an artifact. Very nice. Near blue, okay. I'll try and find that. Come over here. Now army. I think we go up to this crossing and swing back around again so that we don't have to try and batter down their walls. I mean, it's not a huge deal here, right? I don't need got basically infinite resources. Oh, there's some rams. We'll try and take those on. Don't think it's possible to complete the third mission. That, I think, is true if it's a true villagers-only run. My best idea now for sort of keeping the spirit of the run alive, but actually continuing through, is to allow using military units, but not to fight with them. So that I would set them on no attack stance and just try and run through the level as much. I'm not super... I don't remember the level that much, so I don't know if it's possible to just kind of run through and ignore things. But I do think you can pick up a villager or two while you're there. So if you do need to fight something, maybe it's possible for me to sort of distract the enemy to have them attack the regular guys, and then with like the one or two villagers I can get, maybe they can deal some damage. I don't fully remember. I've only played through this campaign one time, and then at that it was many years ago, so some things have changed clearly with the different civs. Yeah, check the map near the top tower where you walked into blue space. There's an island you could transport on. Okay. I would need to build a dock up here, because there's this, or I guess just on this river somewhere. It's not too bad. I could do that. To avoid needing to take out a castle there. I don't know where red keeps theirs. It does not appear next to this castle, so maybe I take the one from here, and then the one from in red's base, so that I don't have to try and mess around with that castle there. Red coming in. Classic. Okay, you guys head further up. This way. Oh, never mind. I'm going to need to build it up here because of this bridge. There are villas in the third level, yes. Okay, so I did remember that happening. So there's a possibility here. It would be long and hard and probably terrible, but you know, we're gonna try for sure. And if the third level is impossible, we might just say, okay, can't be done, and then we do the fourth level, fifth level, and the video. You know, the challenge is failed, but we still have a good time. Am I permitted to use towers and castles? For this current level, no. My ultimate plan is yes. I'm gonna try the second level without, just once. But I think it'll be next to impossible to beat that second level. The defending while you build the wonder, or while your allies build the wonder. I should not have gone this way. This is where the castle is. Yeah, so I think second level, part of the idea is that as I progress through the campaign, I will allow myself more and more things to handle the more difficult levels. But for this particular level, being just the beginning, I think it's fine. I mean, clearly it's working. That I can handle it with just villagers and town centers. Can I? Okay, so they're hiding in this tower. I'd like to get rid of their villagers. If I can get rid of their villagers, then they can't rebuild anything. Let's have some of you take on that building there. So they do still have villagers down here. You kill this one. I think so long as you clearly set the conditions of the challenge ahead of time, there's little ground for complaints. Yeah, I think when the time comes that I actually make a video out of this one, I would spend some time at the beginning explaining kind of the whole idea. So I don't know if these guys will attempt to, yeah, so I don't know if these guys will attempt to rebuild their town center, but assuming they don't, I've done some very serious damage to what they've got. Are there any more villagers even? I'm gonna check these farms here, but I think I might have gotten them all. Yeah, not much more to do here. Okay. Ooh, red has looked pretty seriously. So I gotta be careful. Maybe this is the opportunity while that tower's shooting at my orange friend there. We come this way. And we output here. And we leave. We book it. Distraction. Cart. Bring the cart in. Okay. Ooh. Hey, you took it. They took it back. No. No, I was not paying attention. Oh, man, they got it. I'm gonna have to send another big wave of villagers in. I was not training them. Alright, let's just build all of this so that I don't have to pay as much attention to that. At least it's not Berber's 4. That is a very good point. We all hate crossing those mountains. That's the 4th one, right? 4th one is crossing the mountains? Yeah, slow levels, not a lot of choices. It's kind of my least favorite of the Age of Empires styles, is when you don't really get to choose much of what your whole strategy will be. Okay, red is actually sending an army that way, so maybe it's a good opportunity to attack red. And then I'll have to figure out where blue decided to put their cart. Maybe, is that it right there? I think it is. So they put it right next to the castle, which clearly I can get close to without too much risk. Why don't this is like the most inefficient woodcutting you've ever seen. Yeah, Mountains 1, not just Mountains 1. Mountains 1 where you take damage over time because of the cold. It's so annoying. Okay, looks like red does have ballistics, whereas some of the others did not seem to have it. But that's alright. Town centers can dish out damage pretty quickly. Alright, so now blue comes in with an army, and then I think there will be 2 waves of rams that I will focus on, and then send these guys in. Because I don't want to have to split my attention, really. Ooh, there's the rams. 2 of them. Guys, come on. Follow me. Let's do output here. Take them on. So we lose a couple of villagers, but you know, if I'm losing some 50 food cost villagers, this is a pretty good ratio. Okay. Now it's time to send an attack in. Levels where it's just about keeping a limited number of guys alive you feel better about? I agree. I do like those, and they work kind of extra well for some challenge ideas where you have to be so particular about not losing anybody. Okay, let's head in this way. Even, you know, even a bad campaign level is still usually a good time, you know? I just like Age of Empires. Just a good game. Alright, so we are taking some damage, but nothing too excessive here. But of course they've got a lot more archers. Where do they keep their whatever it is? Oh, here, you guys get back in there. Don't, where is it? You gotta explore, I guess. I don't know where they keep their relic. On the center there. Flags. There's just an opening, so it's not there. Let's do this, I guess. That's a university. Dude, where is it? Oh, it's right here, I'm sure. Okay, oh, and there's two of them right here. We can just, to clear this space of enemy units, we should get it, and we can just take it home. How far does the enemy need to be for this to become mine? Okay, it's ours. Go, go, go! Oh man, there's just too many enemy units all over the place. Okay, so clearly there's two here and two here. Which do I prefer? I think it's a fairly easy choice for me. Fighting skirmishers and slingers is better than Blackwood archers and crossbowmen, so I think I will give up on red here and just go for fighting blue. Especially since I already took down their town center. Palisades there, yeah. Campaigns overall don't really have any big misses, I agree. Even the worst ones are kind of fun in their own way, because they're so, like, grindy and terrible that, like, you feel really sort of accomplished when you do finish them. Second one is the one they stole from you. Did they get it? Or, I thought blue got... Oh, I think it was here, and then they took it back. Okay, so I can get this one next to the castle, but I will still need to deal with red a little bit. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do blue first, and then we will try and deal with... I don't need this transport ship anymore. It's just taking up top space. And then we will try and get that loose one. Yeah, blue only has one. They picked up the one, like I got it off the island, got it over here, and then it was captured here and brought back. But then red must have grabbed it at some point and brought it over to their base. Remember the Byzantine campaign on HD, sitting there genuinely taken aback when it was over. The Bari one was some of the most absurd, broken, terrible stuff. And yet I felt like super accomplished when I did successfully finish it, because it was so broken. You know, it would have like... This was a thing for a lot of the Forgotten campaigns, where they would have like the campaign set up with all the triggers and everything, and then they would also just have a couple of AI players, just generic, like, random map scenario AI players, start with their 3 villagers in a town center. It's kind of absurd. Is it worth making forward TCs? You know, it might be. I was not really thinking about that very much, but it probably would be. Let's send these guys in first. We'll see what's still there, because I might have killed all their villagers. If I did, then I can just take out their military buildings, and then blue will be fully sort of neutralized. Yeah, Bari only 3 levels is weird, too. Just about the shortest. And it was all super trigger-heavy, weird, kind of strange ones. But even then, even with all the weirdness, I did still like it. Still a good time. It's different, and I wouldn't want all the levels like that, but if you just have one campaign that's super weird, it feels good. It means you can handle stuff that's even, you know, kind of not the regular way to play the game. They seem to have a very small army now, which suggests to me that they are actually limited by their resource gathering, which is not a guarantee. There's a lot of levels where even though the enemy does have an economy, they basically have infinite resources anyway. Okay, let's finish off what they've got here. That's a blacksmith. I don't need to kill that. Here, let's take these things on. HD Bari is weird but not painful. Just an odd experience. Yeah. Of course, I have played both, and it has been a while since I did the DE Bari. It's been an extremely long time since I did the HD Bari. I don't really remember it all. So I get a little confused, and I don't remember which things were in which all the time. There's a few things in the old HD scenarios that I did like. Like, I like them both, but I do sort of love the old HD Unfoglalash one, where it's just absurd. It's the ludicrous size map. It takes like 12 hours to play. That is something that I kind of miss. Okay, I think that's all their military production. Castle obviously is, but they're not making castle units for the blue army. So I think blue is just about done. Of course, red is here now, so I'd rather not take a cart and then lose it to red. Let's just clear out their last couple of units, and I think we'll be good. DE's Bari is one of the most painful levels you remember. Man, it's just been too long. I don't remember the specific scenarios. There's the one where there's like some that are just, there's the one, like, you have a castle and you have to defend against mostly Teutonic attacks, and there's like a ton of side objectives, but you're so busy defending that you can never do them. Oh, hey, I have not been paying attention. That's not ideal. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Oh, they're taking the cart. Or trying to take the cart. Okay. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Yeah. Bari 4, painful, but then you feel great when you beat it. I do like the variety. If it was too much of any one type of scenario, I think you'd get bored. But because there are weird levels and different levels, and ones with a big economy, and ones with, like, you know, super limited pop space, and, you know, everything is different, it keeps things feeling fresh. Italians too. Right, you're defending against Teutons, you have Frank Trader, ally Goth enemy, and there's more. There's like a set of stone mines you can mine that like collapses a cliff side that then gives you, or like limits their trade, so then they're attacking less, and there's like a little camp of monks or something. There's so many different things there. Alright, let's break down this wall, get this cart out. Yeah, Italians are there. Which, Italians reminds me of the Sforza campaign, which that's another one that is so different now compared to what it was. I feel like that one actually got worse. Like the, oh, can I not take that? Okay, yeah, no, I can. Okay, I got it. I feel like the Sforza back in HD was actually better. Hopefully nobody's on the way here. Let's come this way. Villagers come with it. Now we will bait these guys back a little bit. Now hop back in. Nice. Nice. Yes, modern DE Sforza I think is really bad. The original one, I at least remember being fun. It has been probably at least 8 years, maybe more, since I played it, so I don't know for sure. But I remember it being a good time. Okay, so I've got a pretty good-sized villager army available. Do I attack? I think I attack red from this side. So I think we come, like, right here. You guys can come too. We'll have as big an army as possible. I think I head in, go for the town center, kill villagers to limit their army production. There's a couple of other ones that have changed a lot. I remember the Alaric campaign in HD being a lot more kind of RPG style, where you've got super limited numbers of guys and a lot of little side objectives, sort of like the HD Dracula as well. All the HD Forgotten campaigns were very different, very almost like Victors and Vanquished ones, where they're fun, they're interesting, but so different than a typical Age of Empires level. And then when it came over to DE, they made them more generic, I think. Which then... can you even come in here? Is there a gate? There is no gate. Interesting. Here, let's have this guy hit this house. Oh my gosh, your army needs to come save the house. And then I will take on this town center. I should have come this way. It's way shorter. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. So how was Dracula compared to HD? I think it's less changed than something like Sforza, but I think it was still changed quite a bit. Especially some of the scenarios, like the Risk one, I think are quite similar, but then others are way more different, I think. I could do some kind of fun stuff of trying to play some of the old HD ones, because I know a lot of people probably have never seen those. If I ever sort of run out of challenge ideas, it could be fun. Alright, town center is weakened enough. Let's just go after these villagers now. Yeah, less of the RPG stuff in Dracula. I know the first level's pretty different. The third one, I believe, whichever one is the one where you have to defend the castles. In the old one, you had to like kill 500 units. It was quite different. And then after that, there was more RPG stuff. I think the last level is like entirely different. It's hard. Again, hard to remember, like I keep saying. I should have made sure this thing was destroyed. I was like, oh, don't let the villagers get away. But now they can just train villagers again. That was foolish of me. But I've got villagers again for my army, so I can just send them right in. Victors and Vanquished had a few of the only levels that genuinely frustrated you, but mostly good time. I think I agree. Again, like I keep saying, it's not the kind of thing I would want all the levels to be, but I really don't mind a 5-hour scenario, grinding through little side objectives, super limited economy, that sort of thing. In fact, I think the Victors and Vanquished scenarios that were the weakest were probably the ones that were just more like regular campaigns, like the Charlemagne one, or and it's the one that comes to mind, where you're just you're kind of just playing a normal game, and there's a couple of side objectives that affect your technologies, but it's not that different. Although there are some that are so heavy on the triggers that they do kind of weaken, just because the triggers don't always work properly. Alright, let's finish off this town center. Yeah, so they've trained their villagers back. Some of them, anyway. But if we take out that town center, then kill the villagers, then they should have nothing. Let's have some of you start taking out these buildings. Some of you guys keep chasing the villagers down. One more. Alright, let's keep pounding away at these. Ooh, we're under attack here. I was not paying attention. Okay, a couple of fishermen we can take on. Okay, look back at the base, bring these guys in. Pair. Can we get this card out? Maybe we can. Nah, there's just too much at the moment. But if we can get rid of their production buildings, we'll be in a much better space. Victors and Vanquished is strange because they added a level to it with the Three Kingdoms DLC that I only stumbled on by chance. I did not know that. Okay, what else is here? There's a archery range. Very interesting stuff about that scenario. Very fun level at that. That's super cool. I'd love to give it a try. You know what? I don't think I need these guys or these guys, really. I think we're looking at just a couple more waves, so we can send in a bigger group. Yeah, there was a stage where I had very clearly beaten every Age of Empires campaign under the sun, but because I've been distracted by other games and other things, I haven't kept up with all the new ones. I still haven't done the original Three Kingdoms campaigns. So there's a full 60 we can send. All right, let's bring them right about here. And we'll have even the backup wave here. We'll just try and pound red into the ground. There's a red attack coming, but I'm, whatever. Town centers can largely handle it, I think. And that does mean they will have fewer defenders, which is very nice. Right, you guys need to bait them under the town centers, because town centers do have that super limited range. The rest of yous just head on in. Some of you go for that archery range. Some of you, the other archery range. If we can take those out, you know, they won't really be able to replace their lost arm. Now, they do train out of their castle, so I won't be able to fully eliminate what's coming in. Also, I'm a little confused here, because I got the cart from Blue, and then I sent it back, and it's not here. But where did it go? Who has it, and where? I don't think it's red, because I only see... Oh wait, they're both here. Never mind. That'll be where I get it. This might even be the wave that does it. Because if I can kill these guys, they don't have villagers for resources, so they might not be able to replace their losses very well. Oh man, it's so hard to micro villagers in an effective way. It looks like they did not rebuild their siege workshop, so I don't have to worry about the rams taking on the home base. It's a similar scenario to Lepanto. It's about defending a wonder, but also with a big army coming towards you at the end, similar to the Mstislav. Oh, I did really like Mstislav. It had like kind of a buggy opening where you could basically just be a guaranteed loss, but after, you know, it takes like 10 tries and then you get through, and Mstislav was a lot of fun. But, Lepanto's cool. Is it also a kind of water-based scenario like Lepanto? Because if it is, that sort of adds a level of challenge, you know, because you can't put up walls and stuff. Okay, I think I'll just break down this wall. I don't know where that last cart went to. Give it to me. Get in there. Guys, pick it up. There we go. I've got it. Nice. Okay, cart. Come through. Get home. One cart coming in, next cart on its way. And you guys are all just hanging out. Is that a trade workshop? It might be. Blacksmith, no mind. 2 artifacts of victory will soon be ours, and this one is on its way. So we did it. There's a big river across the map with shallows and all, but not navy focused. Okay, I do prefer that. I know they did the big navy overhaul, and I don't have a lot of experience with it, but just in general, land stuff is more fun. The micro feels better. Buildings play more of a role. Despite buildings doing excessive damage to naval units, buildings are still more important on land stuff. Alright, get that cart in and we'll be done. Mstislav took a couple attempts, really came down to the wire. Janky but fun, yeah. That's sort of my opinion of it. Check in between levels and just peek at the map if you want. Gian. Yeah, might as well. That could be fun. We did it. Victorious. Only villagers and town centers. Love it. Do I keep the slideshow? Do we care? I think we just skip it. 1,000 units killed. I do have the... Oh, I don't have the most lost. I thought I might, because villagers are weak, but... Because Inca ones aren't really. So that was cool. But it does not yet give us a great idea of what our fighting will be like. Because that's the one where enemy was Castle Age, but I got Imperial Age. Well, I didn't get Imperial Age, but I got the plate mail armor. But not the attack, so there is still more to explore with that. Yeah, I saw most of this already. There's nothing much. Yeah, good level. Fun. Challenge worked well, I think. Thank you, thank you. 2-point KD with only vills is, yeah, unexpected. Skeptical about the Navy rework, but overall good. Yeah. I feel like you couldn't really hurt it. Navy's already so kind of simple and boring that even if you do something crazy, it'll just probably balance out to people not wanting it in the same way they kind of avoid it anyway. Alright, yeah. I thought that this level worked well with the challenge. It was hard without being excessively difficult. Okay, before we try the next one, let's, where is it? Where are we looking? On that one. The only one that does not have a completed image. Let's just take a look. Okay, oh, got a little cinematic intro. Cow, red. Sow, cow, at the Red Cliffs. Is this the one where he, like, filled ships with straw and, like, so that the enemy would waste all their arrows on it or something? Okay, so you play yellow, you start with a little army, not a ton of resources. Oh, but you can, okay, so it is build an economy kind of level. These are the allies. Let's like, oh no, we lost, it was terrible. Let's return to map, take a look. Big river you're attacked across, and there are ships present, but there's a couple of different enemies with big camps. Main enemy here, I guess. Oh, some little buildings you can pick up. Villagers. Cool. Yeah, I think that level did work as a proof of concept. And now let's immediately ruin the proof with a level that is way harder. Unless it's been tuned down. If it's been tuned down, maybe we can handle it, but I think it's kind of impossible if it's as hard as I remember it being. I'm gonna try with just villagers, and if that fails, I think we need defensive buildings. Slow enemies down. Cusco is partially protected by rivers. Need to secure the river crossings, of course. Inca can't build docks or war vessels. Allies will provide us with resources. Yeah, okay, so we are being attacked by some... Let's just... Oh, wrong button. No, restart. We're not killing enemies. I don't know what the trigger is to... Do I have to actually defeat these enemies? Chunk are too strong, can't stop them. Okay, nice. Okay. I think that guy might have hit once, but I'll consider it fine. Soon reach Cusco, must abandon the city, escape to the mountains. Okay. Defend Cusco until the Temple of the Sun is rebuilt. I'm actually going to pause here. Wait. Isn't that... I thought that was the pause button. Do I have to control? F3, right? There we go. Had to hold FN. Alright. So, we have a lot of military units to delete. At least one construction worker must survive. Temple of Sun is rebuilt. Okay, this guy needs to survive. Who is he? Is he this one? Nope. This one? Oh, he's an ally unit. Ooh, I don't like that. Not a fan. Harder than Algirdas 1. I don't know if anything's harder than Algirdas 1. Okay, alright, I think I have an idea of how we're going to handle this. First thing to do is just start training villagers. You guys go on stone. Let's delete as many military units as we can get our hands on here. No, don't kill enemy units, you guys there. Now let's take some of you guys, and we need walls as soon as possible. The army here can be depleted. Oh wait, yeah, it's hero unit. Whatever, don't care. Right? Oh, it's because the hero's not actually dying just yet. Yep, alright, we lost our hero units. That's okay. Now, some of you guys come this way. Build us stone walls all around. We need to just block all these shallows if we can. Tower spam will probably be the way to go, but I'm going to give it one go with just villagers, and I will allow town centers. So I think I'll leave this route unblocked to try and incentivize them coming this way. And we will build more town centers right here to have like our attack in that way. Our damage dealing. Is that a shallows right there? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, come on. There we go. Let's just get the last little bit of walls in place. There's that other one, yeah. It's just gonna need more food. Blacksmith, we can get armor for our villagers and attack for that right there. This guy, I hate that he's an ally. That's so much worse than it could otherwise be. It's farm. Sorry, I'm totally ignoring the chat here. Things feel very hectic. Under attack right here. So let's town bell. Let's kind of fill this up as best we can. Try and deal damage that way. Ooh, how'd they get in? Okay, I think now we do town center like right here. Try and hold that area. How's our defense here? Is it alright? Oh, it's not in range. Dang it. Right, you just kill him. Everybody come get me. Come and get me. Yep, there we are. You got the achievement for beating this without walls. That is astonishing. For a first try. Okay, question for the people. Were there always this many? I seem to remember there being like 2. But I could be mistaken on that. Yeah, I need more guys on food. That is 100%. 100%. So you guys go do some fishing. I don't want to build up too many farms in this area, because I'm hoping all the attacks come from this side. I remember too as well, yeah. enemies under attack by 1,000,000 rams. It's gonna be so hard to fight. I'm gonna need this for that. Let's do a couple of farms here. Who's not working? You're not working. Here, you guys hop in, and I'll probably keep them in, just to have a consistent, firepower in case I'm not looking at the moment that an attack comes in. Do I have a... I do have a university. Nice. I want masonry. Let's have you guys hop in here. Ooh, I'm gonna want ballistics. Imperial Age is allowed, which will likely become important. Did I leave a gap here? Looks like I did somewhere. That. Maybe there. Ooh, I should, down bow. Okay, a bunch of guys just standing around doing nothing. Chop wood. Or here. Have more you guys go there. You can get economic upgrades. Got like no food coming in. That's the big issue. With 10 villagers in the center of the village, it fires a maximum number of arrows. Be worth keeping in mind. Right, let's have you guys all hop in. I'd rather keep them on hand. Rest of you guys, I think we're gonna need some gold actually, so let's mine here. Keep the villagers coming out. Keep the villagers coming out. I need to start getting economic upgrades. I need food. Okay, so there's some food. You can get that. Nice, nice. I don't know. This guy's not gonna do much for me. I saw those red and I was terrified for some. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many rams, and we don't have all our upgrades yet. They're so hard to kill. I need this. I'm gonna need to get to the Imperial Age, which is an issue. We need our town center back. Everyone get back to work. Ooh, that's a problem. Mangonels. Don't like mangonels. Some of you guys get to work on farms, because I've got way too much food. Oh, more rams. More rams. Take them down. Ooh, purple's in the Imperial Age. I don't like to see that. Might be better because no jaguars. I can see that. I can see that. Let's have you guys get out, kill the ram as best you can. Can you finish it off? Okay, now get back inside. Let's try and get some inside of here. Oh, now they're going after these walls. Okay, I don't like to see that. The fact that they're going after the walls, despite there being a freeway in. I was hoping we could route them differently. Now, you know, if we are at least in... Do I have a market somewhere? I do. Okay, let's just buy food here. Sell some stone, sell some wood. Try. Imperial Age. Ooh, we lost that already. Okay, Temple of Sun's been built. How long do we need to last? 200 years? I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. Guess if we can maybe get rid of their siege weapons, it could make the difference. It's not working right now. Some people not working. We do still need that gold. We do still need this food. Let's just keep trying. I'm not gonna give up just yet. This thing's taking a little bit of damage. So I think what we need is some villagers in the town center to fire at some of these enemies. Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad. Come on, mangonels. Come after us. Get shot by the town center. I also, wheelbarrow would be good to move quicker. Oh, it's dying because of rams. I can try and repair, but I don't think I have the resources to really do that. Oh, interesting. They decided to stop attacking it for some reason. I don't really know why. Can I do anything? I have no food. I need to be way better with my economic balance to have some food available to get what I need. Put too many people on stone, I think. Wall, try to go imp as fast as possible. I can see that. I think I just need to be better. I don't necessarily think defensive buildings are required, though. Like, I already made it pretty close. If I just had a couple tries, a couple of good runs, this might be doable with the current challenge. Destroy the Temple of the Sun, what a catastrophe. Okay. About what I expected. But, I mean, for the first attempt at this level in like 3 or 4 years, not the end of the world. Yeah, not the graph you want to see. Okay. So, I mean, I can look at the map, but it's not like it's going to help me very much. I'm not attacking the enemy. Okay. So, what is the best plan? I did kind of like my defensive setup here until it stopped working, but for a little while I kind of liked it. I think I might just need to... Yeah, I'm just going to try again. Just a full restart. Not much of a different strategy. Just attempt to play better. No attack. And let's just delete a bunch of them. Yep, can't stop them. They're too dangerous. I'll wait to delete too many of these guys before I at least get my stuff. Okay, there we go. I'm also going to pause again. try and get all my military units to gather. I'm taking advantage of this pause. I do not want to die right away. Okay, let's wall up here. I did like my move with the walls. I think that was good. Okay, you know what? I just realized I moved all my military. I did not actually delete them yet. I need to do that. So you guys build us a town center quicker so that we can start training people faster. Oop, man, alright. Barracks is gone. Okay. Keep the villagers training. Let's have you guys build us a town center right here. Where am I under attack already? Oh my gosh. Okay. Villagers, train, chop wood. Okay. I know I have not covered every gap just yet. This spot still needs a wall. Okay. Villagers get to work here. We need some gold for sure. Even although maybe not right now, but okay, let's have you guys come here. We need as many villagers as we can possibly get. Before we start spending as much food as we did last time on... Before we go so hard on our defensive upgrades and stuff, I think I just want to get a bigger economy. Who's not working right now? You're not working, build us these walls. You're not working, try and get back, I guess. No one else is not working. That's what we like to see. We want our people working. Let's swap some of this over here. Kill the gray a little bit. Okay, I do need at least, I think, fletching. Dude, guys, get these llamas. Okay. Keep it going. Let's grab some armor. Okay, let's try and get masonry. Feels like mangoes are going to be a prime issue. I agree a lot. Does it make sense to leave the west open while the east... maybe. I don't know. I pretty much chose this side just because there was already a town center here, which would mean that I can start with some sort of military defense out there already. You know what? I do not need this money on gold right now. We can leave like 2, and then 3 of you... Here, come get these llamas. Right, who's not working? Bunch of you guys. Need to start farming here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is not great because I did not yet pick up Horse Collar. Okay, you know, we need to start training some villagers here in a way that we can... I have so many on wood. Why do I always get so many on wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try and fill this one. Alright, I think it's time to try and get defensive upgrades. Yeah, Horse Collar's not as bad as it once was. Oh, Mangonel's such a problem. Such a problem. Guys, what do we do about this Mangonel? I think we have to town center right away. Oh, that was bad. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Right, I don't know. I just don't know. And we have been neglecting things here. Give me bodkin. Give me armor. Give me ballistics. Give me wheelbarrow. I mean, I can delete this wall. And then just send the guys in to kill him. But that's such a loss of villagers for no particular reason. Okay. Wall again. Villagers. Villagers. Let's have you guys, instead of keeping mining stone, give me another town center here. More farms. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, this was supposed to be the better attempt. Can we get up to the Imperial Age? No, I don't even have anything close to the food. Let's try and get there. Oh, but now I don't have the gold. Wish. There we go. Okay, I can try. Kill him. I didn't even get forging. Wait, that's not gonna help. I need the training here. Man, this is such a struggle to get the food that I need. Blacksmith is down. I'm gonna need to build another one of them. Let's send these guys to repair here a little bit. Alright, kill these rams as best you can with your no forging. Need to see that, but kind of necessary. Okay, that's fine. You can leave it there. Just get back inside. Kill it with arrows. Almost in the Imperial Age. Almost there. Okay, so we did actually make it. At a better time this time, actually. But, what does that actually get us? Does not get us that much. We need a blacksmith. Ooh, okay, huge purple army coming in. Let's send one villager out. Oh, isn't he so tempting? He's so tempting. Come get him. Look at how super tempting this guy is. Let's send everybody out. Just repair for a second. And then hop right back in. And now with our blacksmith, can I afford anything? I can at least get forging. Everybody else, we need so many farms. These mangonels are so bad. Such a problem. Okay. Well, that thing's almost done. Everybody hop out. Repair, repair, repair. Come and get us. Back inside. Everybody kill. Kill the rams. Kill the rams. Oh my gosh, it's so many rams. Good God. Scorpions are a headache. Yes, they are. They are. Alright, we gotta pull back. We lost the town center. Can we get anything to help here? I can't afford anything. Oh, because I have no gold. I thought it was the food that was an issue. I'm not even collecting gold. Give me a market. That's what I get for not even looking at things. Okay. Let's sell some wood. Buy that and that. Alright, well, that's going down fast. Try and kill these rams if we can. A little bit. There's just one ram working on it, which is, of course, going to be immensely expensive to try and repair. Can I bait these guys towards us a little bit? Oh, is there anything we can do? Anything at all? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, trebuchets! What do I do against trebuchets? Just everybody repair. We need... Everybody repair. You can do it. I know you can. I think I agree. The initial mass of infantry is villagers is probably more important. Okay. So what makes this lose is the rams. Everything else can eventually be handled at some stage, I think. But with the way things are now, we did make it farther. I think I skip Imperial Age altogether. I think I just go heavy on villagers, like always. And this time... This time, I think I'm going to wall those shallows differently. I'm going to wall on the other side of the shallows to try and keep their mangonels out of range. I feel like that's something that could be useful. Other side, other side, other side, other side. I guess one of you can come here. Stone. What's going on over here? Oh my gosh. Don't. Alright, I hope that's all the guys. It's hard to keep track. Okay. I'm not training villagers. Why am I not training villagers? I'm foolish. Okay. Okay. Now that we did that, it's time to make town centers. Right here. And over here. Build us a town center right there. Now one of you, I think, build us walls right there. Let's grab these things right away. Okay, you guys come here. We don't want these soldiers. Do want masonry if I can get it, but first we're going to go ahead and collect resources. Okay, that's enough here. So if you guys start farming, 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys come up here. Yeah, more possible than it appears, but a hugely challenging still. That's a gap. Must be filled. So if you guys start getting gold. Okay, that's enough wood here. We don't need that much wood. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you guys all do that. Now one of these things I think can make us... can't afford it just yet. You guys go after these llamas. Okay, who's not working? You, come this way. You, I don't know. Come here, build that. Give us wheelbarrow, some armor so we don't lose villagers quite so quickly, if we do start losing them. You know what, we can help this out a little bit with one of these. Getting wheelbarrow. Okay, I feel like this is a better start. It's not great, not perfect, but a better start. Where is it? Okay, we're under attack here. I don't mind if they're going after those houses. I do want masonry. And I do want this for attacking rams. Start loading this building with some guys. We need ballistics. We need more villagers here. This one's under attack, but I don't care about that so much. Fortified walls, maybe, if I can get them, if I can afford them. Okay. It's not working. There's a ton of... Oh, yeah, of course. A ton of people not working because they're in the building. Let's try and get some more farms going. 1, 2, 3, 4... Stone miners give us another town center right here, I think. Let's go fortified walls. And more armor for these guys. Yeah, I've got way too much wood all the time. You are correct. Probably best spot to do farms is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I make some of these things into farms. You give us that, I think. We want you guys get these llamas. Do a couple of farms here, I guess. More attack. Alright, an attack wave is coming in here, I think. Send these down. Okay, you guys bait the crossbows this direction and then get inside. Okay, I think I can probably now consider Imperial Age, because I've got a way stronger economy. Okay, everyone out. Kill rams as quickly as we possibly can. Don't know if we've got really a chance to take out this many rams, but we do at least have a higher attack this time. Alright, we're doing some damage. Dealing some damage. Give me Imperial Age. You're gonna need to output kill the rams. Oh my gosh, get in the building. Okay, you guys, I guess, yeah, come up here. You'll be helpful up here. Or more helpful, anyway. Or, actually, go this way. Change my mind. I've neglected training villagers because I've been distracted by defending. on, chase us, and back inside. Alright, we need... Oh, we're not there yet. Try and repair. I don't know what to do about this purple wave that's coming in. It's a little intense. Let's get some guys into this here, ready to handle them as best can. Okay, that one's done. I want a bunch of these things, as many as we can get of the useful stuff. Okay, if you guys can waste all your shots on this, I'd love that. That would be ideal for me. $50 rams. Yeah, this is bad. I don't like it. Alright, we're getting the upgrades we need. Just make sure we're still training more villagers. Make another town center here, I think, would be good. Okay, let's start fighting these rams with what we've got. Come on, mangonels. Try and hit our guys in a way that hurts these rams. Alright, that happened. They kind of melt through our stuff pretty badly. Need to load up these town centers. I think this is again better than before, but I would be surprised if it's enough. You guys come repair, please. Please don't die yet. Let's try and maybe bait them this way. Oh, it's under attack. Ah, man. Yeah, difficulty of the level comes from all the siege, which is a little bit of an issue, because my idea of, like, the way to make this easier, which I think at this stage, that was like the best beginning I think I could have had, and I still lost badly. I still need another 100 years. But the way that I was planning on making this easier was defensive buildings, which I don't know if that's going to help at all, really. Right? Because if I do towers or castles, It's not going to help against rams. I mean, maybe against mangonels, because they can at least range them. I think I'll give it a try. And if that doesn't really work, I might need to rethink things a little bit. Let's try. Alright, officially, defensive buildings are on. Oh, I went too fast. Can't delete all your units before you get access to the economy. Oh. Successfully defend Cusco without constructing any new walls. Huh. I think that's bugged. Castles can also pick up the other units quicker because they're better than TCs. That is a good point. That's a good point. I also last time did not make use of my pausing, which I'm gonna. I did think the walls on the other side of the river worked well. Okay, let's have one of you this way, one of you this way, one of you this way, you here, one of you here, one of you over here. I guess you can come this way. Okay, so if I am going to be doing this, I'm going to need a lot more on stone if I want to build castles, so... Let's, as quickly as possible, get these laid out. New build there. Alright, let's make sure we're still training villagers. Oh, yeah, forgot to do this bit. Okay, walls are going up. Let's grab that. Actually, let's also grab horse collar. Where are we under attack? Oh, I moved my military units, but I did not actually delete them. Well, I think we'll call that okay. I don't think they killed anybody. Do I have any military units left? I do, up here. Anybody left? No. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's have some of you guys build us a town center. Actually, no, not right here. I will build a castle right there when I have the stone for it, which is soon. You can start getting us gold, because there are some more upgrades we will need if we're doing stuff like that. Oh shoot, that's bad. We did not finish our walls yet, because we got that weird military thing happen. And who died here? It's a pain. Okay, I guess come this way. Try and get in the town center. finish that guy off. Okay, everybody back. Are we under attack somewhere important? Get so distracted by that. My economy's suffering from it. But you guys are all done. Come up here. Just be a bunch of gold miners, and then I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, actually, you know what? If this is the case, I'm gonna want more everything. Okay, hopefully this is okay. Ray's attacking the walls. That'll take them a while. Me fletching. Oh, I'm down a TC compared to last time. I should get one. Right there. Alright, we once again are overdoing it on wood and underdoing it on food, as we always do. Oh, I need ballistics. That's important. As is masonry. Alright, so this is a worse start. Wow, a way worse start. Why are they going for my walls this time? They didn't do that before. I guess from here to another line of them. Dude, that's too much wood. We will... Oh, we're gonna need murder holes. That will be incredibly important. That's not something that I had worried about because of the... You know, it wasn't important before. This is more than I need on gold. You guys go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Dude, they're gonna break this wall. I don't want them to break my walls. Dude, come on, come on. Build it, build it, build it. Ugh, that's very frustrating. This start is going so much worse than last time. I don't know why I was so much better last time. Why does nobody want to attack from this side? Can anyone riddle me that? Because I would really like to be attacked from that side where I can defend with a castle. I mean, I'm going to build another castle. That's what I'll just do. I'll build one right here. Any of these things... Here, let's get wheelbarrow. I think I'll also grab fortified walls because they're really going for it. Oh my gosh, I've been super neglecting the chat, I'm only now realizing. Sorry about that. I guess we could come up here. Farm up here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Way to be distracted. Wow. What was so different this time that they decided to attack from here? Did they, like, recognize that there was a castle and that that's dangerous? Oh, and if I don't have villagers in the castle, I can't hop out to fight the rams. Alright, this is a wash. I'm gonna read through these chat messages. Can probably skip fortified wall if you leave part of it open. That's what I thought, but they go through it. Select all TCs would be helpful. I agree. I played for 20 years this game without using hotkeys. It's so hard to build the habit of doing that. But I could try. I literally do not even know what button it is. I'll have to look it up. Build to the ally to wall him in could be good. It could. I don't know if I could get there fast enough, but maybe castle changes the AI behavior. It might. Walls were a little late. Champy, you didn't delete fought. Yeah, I think that all affected the AI. I'm gonna give this a try here. I'm just gonna resign. Or, actually, I'm a little curious. If there's like nothing going on here, do they even bother with the TC? Or the Wonder? Because it'd be really funny if I won, because the Wonder was just ignored. But right now, they're just ignoring it. Give me better armor so that my villagers milling around last longer. Yeah, okay, so walls were a little late. Look at how they just ignore it. They're just like, oh, cool, you're building. That's fine. Watch this be the win. This will be the win, because we just ignore them. Or maybe once the thing goes up, they'll be triggered to go for it. Yeah, they go right for it. Okay. Trying again. Okay. So if we think the castle might have convinced them to not attack in that direction, what's the play? Do we hold off on building the castle but still plan on putting it here? Or do we just build up way more defenses in this area? I don't know for sure. Still gonna try the same walls on the other side, even though it is a little bit slower. I feel like it's just necessary to keep out of Mangonel range. Okay. Okay, there. Still more right here. I also forgot to start building my town centers. Gotta be careful with that. And also make sure we keep the villagers coming out. Keep the villagers coming out. We want more wood chopping. Okay, what? Okay, they're going for this wall, but at least the wall's finished. Let's do another town center right here. And another one right over here. Wall's finished here. You guys come this way. This way. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing the castle for a minute, but I'm also gonna do a little of this action. Oh, it's hard to navigate because I'm a stupid AI. Kind of move there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just oh, I got it for the first time ever. I don't have wood, guys. I need more wood. Oh wow! I entirely missed one of my stone walls. This is bad. This could be very bad. Oh wait, that's a llama. I need a guy. Alright, follow along. Everybody hop inside. Build this wall up, please. Okay. You just need to keep training villagers here. Who's not working? A bunch of you guys, because we didn't have wood, but now we have plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Villagers here, villagers here, villagers here. Okay, I think I'm going to... Do I even castle over here? Maybe I castle somewhere more useful. Maybe I castle like here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try it. Make sure the villagers keep coming out. My own villager couldn't even do that. Okay, let's start grabbing some of these. Getting attacked right there. Okay, you two, more farms. You guys, some farms. 2, 4. You guys, bushes. Let's do that right there, a little more there, a little more over here. A little bit here. Masonry. Oh, you know what? I need more on stone here, I think. Give it half a second, let some food come in so that I can get some of these things that I'm gonna need. Oh my gosh, that's open. Oh no, there's like Hole in the wall. What do we even do here? Everybody. I need armor, attack, everything here. But everybody just try and batter these things down. Go back to work. Some of you guys repair. More villagers. More villagers. Villagers here, villagers here. Okay, some of you guys, farms. Got more rams to try and kill. Ooh, we are out of stone at the stone mine. That's not great. I don't like being out of stone. Is there another stone mine here somewhere? There must be, right? Dude, I don't see one. Okay, well... Some of you guys just hop inside for a second. I start getting us... maybe something useful here. Ooh, they are trying to break in now. 1, 2, 3. Are those guys gonna be confused enough? Just build this. Okay, they're coming in again. Another big wave. Yeah, crazy that it seems to work better without those fortifications. I don't know what was different. Somehow it knew. It knew that I had changed my mind. I can at least maybe fortify wall or something. You guys, hop inside for a second. Oh my gosh, I said get inside the castle. Output, try and take these rams down. The rest of you can repair. Alright, so we did actually make it, and we do have a castle in defense. There's so many rams here. We need upgrades that are useful. so much micro to do. Ooh, and they have siege rams now. That's bad. Down goes the castle. That's a pain. That's a problem. Let's maybe... where's my market? Let's castle in back here. Guys, we're tempting villagers. I'm into range of the town center. Give me more villagers, please. Villagers over here, too. We need more stone. That's what we need. Sell some wood. Buy stone. You guys go back to work. We don't necessarily need everything like that right there. Okay. Castle here might not be great because they're coming in right now. Oh, dude. Don't let the castle die just yet. Siege rams are going to be so hard to take down. Oh. And trebuchets. What on earth? What does one do against a trebuchet? I mean, the castle can range them at least. Some of them. Let's, everybody, repair. Let's wardings out of this one. Dude, it's useless. It's useless. There's a siege ram. There's one siege ram. Probably going to be enough to tank our chances here. Still fine over here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here, let's just repair. Let's have some of you guys repair this thing. Dude, what? Try and kill the siege rams. Oh, there's no chance. There's just no chance. No shot. Well, we got past 100 years. But how do we eke out another 90? Rams are just so tough. I don't know if this is doable. What is the play here? They did eventually break in, but it worked pretty well. Even my, Imperial Age villagers, with as good as they can get, they can do almost nothing to these siege rams. And the trebuchets, I didn't even figure out a way to deal with them. I might need to think on this one a little bit. Try and come up with a new strategy or something. This seems impossible. I have an idea, but I don't know. I'm imagining here. Say I rush a villager forward, a couple of villagers forward. I put a wall across here, wall across right here, and a wall across right here. Obviously, they could crack through that in like no time at all. No time at all. Easy for them to break through. But would the AI get confused by walls there? I'm gonna try that just to see what happens. I'm gonna try getting purple out of the way, because if it's just gray and red, I think I might be able to handle it. Now, if they are not confused by it, basically a waste of an attempt. But just take 3 of you and rush them down right now. No, I didn't send enough villagers. If we actually want to manage this here. One of you there, one of you like down here, and one of you over here, I think. Okay, so now we wall like that. Where? Oh, my villager died. One of them already died. Okay, there's still a spot. We need. Oh, dude, I got again to delete all my warriors. And I deleted a villager by accident. Alright, that's punishment for my not doing things properly. Okay, so there's that. we're just going to try and wall like this. Now we just need the one over here. Alright. Purple is a stupid AI that does not think to attack those walls. We might be golden. Otherwise, you know, it's just another attempt. In fact, a bad one, because we lost villagers down there. Oh, dude. Yeah, I was too slow. Two of you come down, try and do this. Or maybe this side wasn't so bad if the walls are on this side. And I sent this guy over, but never actually had him wall. We have no stone. Why no stone this time? Because we did not have any of these trained villagers go onto stone. That's why. Alright, so they have found my walls, but will they actually go for the walls, is the question. Now I've certainly fallen behind on my economic moves here, so let's try this same. This seemed to work pretty well, where you confuse them. Even if this does work and the purple is like out of the fight, I can't neglect the rest of my defenses. Okay, you guys you're fully walled in, I don't really care. You come back up, work on stone. We need more food. 2, 3. Have some of you guys go on to fish. And when you train, you can go on these fish. And then we will farm. Alright, green's dead. We are actually getting a fair bit of food now. 2, 3, 4. You guys need one of these for better drop-off point. Grab that. Ballistics. This for rams. Okay, you actually... I don't know. Just hang out, I guess. Maybe add some more walls to confuse the enemy. Okay, so here's all these guys trying to start some business here, but being confused. Alright, they're just going for it. They are just going for it. Castle time. Can we get it up fast enough? Can we get it up fast enough? Please tell me we can. We need murder holes. Masonry would be great. More villagers would be really cool too. Oh, you guys all standing around doing nothing. All these villagers, kill the rams. It did not work. Purple was not confused. Alright. I think this is a failure. Yeah, big huge army still coming. They were delayed by like a minute maybe. I'm just gonna resign. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. We did have a successful first level, and I'll just need to think about what I can potentially do with this one to make up for it. I appreciate everybody coming in. I had some good conversation. I wasn't so good at keeping up with the chat with this second level compared to the first, but try and stream again, probably next weekend, and we'll see about if this is even possible. Until then, hope you have a great week, and hope to catch you at the next one. Goodbye.